Darren Waller decided to come out of retirement, and they traded him to the Dolphins.
Hey,
So
so I saw like I was driving, but I saw that earlier and I thought it was a joke because I'm like, buddy retired. I thought it was just somebody just talking. So I didn't really
yeah,
get to look into it. So I'm glad you talking about that.
man, it's just saying from the Giants standpoint that they was at such a low that he just was like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and hang him up. It ain't even worth it. It ain't even worth it. Cause I think he did an interview not too long ago where he was basically saying, like, I just lost and while he was playing for the Giants,
He
he lost the
did.
love for the game. They had him playing fullback.
He
As a matter
did.
of fact, I'm gonna tell you how bad it got in New York for him. When they was doing all the highlights for social media, all the highlights was from the Raiders. I ain't seen now Giant highlight for Darren Waller. So that just goes to show you that it wasn't nothing going right for him. But
Right.
hopefully he can rekindle some stuff that he had with the Raiders because he was a dog when
Right.
healthy. So Tua need the weapon now that he got rid of. Not he. Now that the Dolphins got rid of Jonnu Smith in the trade, which brings me to my next point. Um, the big trade, one of the domino pieces that we talked about on this show of possibly getting Ramsey, in Philly didn't happen. So he ends up getting traded to the Steelers for Minkah Fitzpatrick, and they also sent over Jonnu Smith to the Steelers. So I think that's an interesting move for me. Obviously, it was reports that Jalen Ramsey wanted out of the Dolphins, and anytime any big player is available, as a Birds fan, we always want to put our bid in because we know anything possible with Howie. But what do you think this does for the Steelers?
You know what's crazy? I'm trying to figure out like, cause they already got a good defense, and I
Hmm.
feel like they adding to that. But trading Mika,
Yeah, that's a huge
that's
loss.
crazy. Cause how I'm looking at it, they already got like Joey Porter Jr. Right?
Hmm.
Then they get Darius Slay.
Yep,
So what you about to do with Ramsey? Y'all about to move him to safety? Like,
that's
and
what
if
the
that's
reports were saying. It's possible.
but do you like? I don't get it though, cause why would you? What y'all doing? Like, why would you take a guy who's been playing corner, move him to safety when you already had a bona fide like one of the best
You
safeties
already
in
know
the
what you
league?
was getting.
You needed Jonnu that bad that you was willing to get rid of Minkah to get Jalen. Like,
and
so I'm trying
Minka
to
and Minka, he younger.
exactly, and he already been playing the position, so it's like. So I'm really trying to figure out like what they. I don't really understand it. Like I ain't saying they wrong for doing it, but I need some more understanding of like what was their thought process. But of course, they got some great pieces over there in Pittsburgh. I just don't really understand like why you get rid of him because I mean if they could have got Jalen Ramsey and kept Minka
Yeah, that would have
and
been
maybe
super
still
nasty.
got Jonnu, like that's the move right there. If, like you want to compete, you get Jalen and keep Minka. Like, and I mean, they ain't by any means necessary to whatever you had to do to keep him. Like that's a hell of a move right there. So,
Yeah. So
like I
that's
really
another weapon.
I can't really say I understand like what was their thought process.
Me neither. Me neither. The only thing that makes sense is they wanted Jonnu
Jonnu,
Smith that
yeah,
bad that they was
exactly.
willing to give up
Get rid,
like a major piece. Because
exactly.
from the Dolphins side, they won. In my opinion, they Jalen Ramsey already wanted out, right? So they had
Right,
to move him somewhere.
right.
So they moved him, and they got um
Minka
Minka back, and I believe
back.
they drafted Minka.
Yeah, I
They
mean that's
drafted
where
him, so
Minka came from the Dolphins too.
still
Steelers. I think it was that. What? Dang, that was a while ago, right? Was that around the time we got
years
Jay,
ago. It
or
might have
was it
been.
after that?
It might have been right after that. It might
Yeah,
have been right after that because that's a minute ago at this point. I don't think he that
yeah,
old.
yeah.
But
It might have been like a year or two later. I feel like.
yeah. I think the Dolphins definitely won this one from the standpoint of they really just had to do it because he wanted out, right? And they got a dog back. So I mean, from their perspective, it's a win-win. From the Steelers' perspective, I think we gotta wait and see. Evidently, they trying to do all they can to build around Rodgers this year. I don't suspect him being around for 2 years, so they probably just trying to go all in this year. I don't know if this necessarily make them a contender, but at least they got something to say in their division now.
Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy to me. I got to see what they got going on. I guess Aaron Rodgers want? Who did they have at? Did they even have, who they had at tight end?
They got Pat Fryermuth, so
Oh, okay.
he a tight end number one.
Yeah,
So now they got two.
yeah,
And Aaron Rodgers do like double tight sets, so I mean it makes sense from that regard. But they gave up a major piece.
exactly.
It'll all
Ah,
what all will make it worth it is if Jalen come in and be an all pro at safety, but that's a big
I mean,
if.
I can't say that he won't, man. If it pan
Yeah,
out
we just
if
gotta
it
wait and
end up
see.
panning out in the end, then they look like geniuses. So I
They was
mean,
right.
I guess we gotta wait and see.
Yeah, but that was a little bit of news from around the league to shake it up.